better instill greater design practices.
Have you ever encountered challenges as a woman overseeing the guys who generally work on these kinds of projects?
That's another good question. You know, I do get asked that quite often, and I actually have to say I haven't, which is a good thing. You know, early on in my career, I was working on a project in UBS Warburg, and it was the world's largest trading floor in Connecticut. And back then, I can remember, I mean, I was probably in my very young 20s, and I would go out there, and I got a lot of grief from a lot of the contractors out there. And, you know, what I learned to realize was that it wasn't about being a woman out there. It was about not having the background or having briefed myself on being able to answer the questions is what the issue was. And when I finally realized that, and I sort of woke up, I approached things very differently following that period. You know, every time I went out to the site, I made sure I knew what I was going out there to look at, and I made sure that I knew that I had the answer in my head before ever getting there. Some things you can't predict, but for the most part, I knew what I was getting myself into, and I knew how I was going to respond. And from that, you know, you gain confidence, and I earned my respect in the construction industry. So today, you know, I consider them my friends, but I think, you know, I've had a very positive experience working on the construction side. It's been great.
We conclude each CASCIERI lecture by giving the lecturer a medal. And so I'm pleased to present you with this year's CASCIERI